Be positive. One thing every adult can do to promote a pleasant environment is to interact positively with students. What does this mean? It means that students feel welcome and find reward when they behave according to expectations.
Thank you. Great job, Sam. Nice to see you're throwing away your trash. You too? Great job, Sally. Nice to see you're taking the responsibility and keeping this place clean. Nice to see you finished your science homework today. I know it wasn't an easy task, but you got all the way through 15 questions. Great job.
When students do what is expected, Ms. Alvarez provides pleasant consequences in the form of praise, smiles, or a fist bump. When you see appropriate or desired behaviors, label the behavior and respond positively. Those pleasant consequences make it more likely that students engage in those desired behaviors in the future. That's reinforcement. Verbal praise and age-appropriate positive contact like a fist bump, thumbs up, or a high five help promote positive behavior. When you're in the habit of regularly giving positive reinforcement, students respond. Deliver praise in an upbeat, natural, and positive tone. Give frequent positive reinforcement in your program, as frequent as 1 per minute. In positive environments, teachers give 5 positives for every 1 time they correct or redirect a student. This 5-to-1 ratio helps ensure a positive climate. You might wonder if this is an excessive amount of reinforcement. It's not. In fact, research shows that teachers who use high amounts of praise have more engaged students and fewer problem behaviors. You might think students will tire of praise and they won't want to work for it. Turns out that students really don't tire of spontaneous and natural forms of praise. So when you see desired behaviors, you provide positive feedback. But what do you do when you encounter problems? Let's talk about minor nuisance behaviors.
Here you go, Charlie. Thank you. Let's go. All right. Good job. All right, good job, Charlie. Now, Leslie, now you really have to focus. It's going to take a lot to beat Charlie's throw. Come on. All right, good job. A few more throws like that and you'll be a real contender.
What steps did Mrs. Zeller take to handle the situation? First, Mrs. Zeller removed the attention from Leslie's nuisance behavior. Next, she gave attention to Charlie, who was playing the game nicely. Then, she encouraged Leslie's participation and provided praise when she engaged in the game. Mrs. Zeller comes across as clear and sincere. Ignoring nuisance behaviors and providing positive feedback to desired behaviors is doable throughout after-school program activities.
Feels very natural for staff to want to focus on the negative or to be quick to want to redirect a student if they're doing something or if they're not following the rules or meeting the expectations. That's very natural. What we try to do in our after-school program for staff is teach them and train them to focus on the positive. It's much more important to focus on the positive and give the praise for the positive behavior versus focusing always or focusing too much on the negative behavior. In addition to that, we try to establish a ratio. So as the staff are working with students and they notice that they redirect a certain student, that they then take a step back, observe the whole group, and also give praise for the students that are on task, that are following the rules, and that are meeting the expectations. That's also very important to do.
We have an exciting opportunity here in the after-school programs to engage in a new way with parents. One thing that we do at our site for every child is weekly send home a good job note. And the staff never find it hard to find one thing that they can send home that will inform the parents about something the student's done really well, some new interest, something exciting. And it takes very little time. Every program can do it, and the rewards are huge. There's a whole new relationship built with the parents. There's a trust that's established that is irreplaceable and invaluable when it comes down to the child's, absolute best experience in our program and in our schools.